Alright guys, I didn't film me actually wiring anything or all the controls in because that was taking a long time. I think I spent like 10 hours on doing it. But this is how it came out. So there's all of those service loops for everything. All those relays and contactors back there. All these relays down here. And then all the wiring and everything for every one of those groups. It ain't the cleanest right here, but that's just because it's a tight area and to save room it was not be very neat. So but every one of them's got a label on it and everything, so you know exactly where it's going or what it's doing. So like you've got the output view voltage selection here, 120, 240, 480, circuitry, variac control circuitry. Output view is right here in the middle. Down here you got the main control circuitry there. So, and then up here you have the ballasting and final control. So yeah, that's all of that done and it works. I actually did test it all, but I'll save all the testing and everything for the final videos, so you get to actually see how it works in depth, or I'll just save it for a very final one. But I gotta try to, in this area, squeeze this contactor, which already fits in there pretty nicely. So this thing already weighs like almost 100 pounds just by itself right now, and I'm getting ready to add another probably 100 to it, so it's gonna be difficult to get it off my bench. But I gotta get this guy in here. Sorry about that, I'm trying to position this. I gotta get that in there. Both of those contactors in there. And four transformers have all got to squeeze into this one little area. So I'll set those in there. I can get those two transformers in there, and I can get one more right there, and then the other one, I can probably squeeze one down in there on this side, because I got one more of those at the house, and then I got to put this guy in here. Let me grab it. Weighs like 30 pounds. So yeah, I'll probably slide that over, and this guy will go right there. Yeah, and then squeeze another, so these can actually squeeze right over the top of it. And then I gotta squeeze another transformer in right there. One more of those. I gotta put it in right there. So it is gonna be very tight down in here. It's all gonna be very compact, but definitely I'm gonna add forced air later on down the road. Only place I have room for it is like right here. So I'll probably put a fan in there. And then next to these, sorry about that, next to these wires over here, I'll probably somewhere down there add ventilation out and blow air across. Or I may bring in it up at the top, like one over there, maybe one over this side, and then pull it out down here on the bottom. Or if I want to stick with convection to make it easier, blow it in at the bottom, exhaust it out the top, because hot air rises, yada yada yada. So yeah, that's how all that's gonna have to fit in there. Worst case, I'd have to build another shelf and try to put another shelf in there, but I think I'll be able to manage to squeeze it in there. So yeah, I gotta run. I'm gonna just try to get some number 6, use some number 6 to run the all the control setups and everything. So because you have your 120, 240, 480 and ballasting circuitry, so this is obviously your 240, your main umph. So yeah, so I guess actually I can go and show a test of you guys. I was wanting to wait on it, but just so you guys can kind of get an idea of how it is real quick. Sorry about that. I'm trying to reach down and get the cord. Well, I would show you this test if I could find the keys, because as you can see, my bench is completely clean right now. Totally. I have more than one set of keys, but I can never seem to find them. Always lose them, so give me 1 second, let me find them. Alright, got the key. So it's plugged in right now. So that's the face of it right now. See if I can't even actually see up on top of this, and I'm 6 foot. That's just because how tall it is. So turn that on. That turns on. All those turn on. So you got ballasting up here, 120. Let me shift point of view. 120, 240, 480. So let's go ahead and select ballast. You can probably hear relays clicking too. Let's say we want full power coming out. Make sure all those are down. Let's make it latching, and you can hear them all. Let me not hold keys in my mouth. Yeah, so that's how that works. I can kick that out. And then, like, if I want momentary, I just gotta kick that out. Let's go back on ballast. Let's give me more current back, more contactors. And then you got momentary. So that's how that works. And if you look, even no matter what range you're on, so if that's selected and latched, if you use any of these means to kill it, it will shut off. So everything turns off. So yeah, that's that. That's the gist of how it works so far. So now I'm going to focus on getting all that done, which is going to be extremely tight in there, but I'll try to see if I can manage. Yeah, this contactor's a little overkill, but you know, I want to have the wiggle room on it, because eventually this will probably be like 350 or something coming up and over. And then I can't forget that I got to put, oh yeah, these are the other voltmeters. I ended up getting smaller ones, that's why there's no voltmeters in there. So these ones are 96 by 96, I need 72 by 72. But here's the CTs. So there's 2 of them, there's the other one. So those got to go in there. I'm gonna run, right now I think I'll run everything in number 6, just to save room, because I've got plenty of number 6 actually. So, but after that I'm gonna run, if I ever want to upgrade it down the line, I can easily throw in number 4, or go all the way up to 4-aught or 350 or 500. 500 would be pushing it in here. That's a little bit too small, or too big of a wire for this size of cabinet. But yep, that's all that's going. So I need 240 for that, so I'll end up using that bottom twin 20 breaker in there to test everything. So yep, that's how all this is going. Just giving you guys a quick update on it. And so it all works. It's all fairly complicated, but at the same time it's pretty safe. So like, you can't even use any of the other voltage ranges when you have one selected. So like, there's no voltage even going to that bank of relays. So anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video, because it was a long day at work and I'm gonna go relax inside. So